Thank you. It is a 1980 model FJ45 with a 350 Chev in it, V8, that has not been started for 15 years. I walked into the house and I said, it's a big job.
Getting
Megan
involved.
is going to be a professional mechanic by the end of this job. Just give it a little, just the once, just to see if it cranks over. Go. Oh my God, it started. She's in the warehouse. And it just got very real.
It just got real.
Are you ready?
I'm not, but I'm going to do it anyway.
We're going to look back on this and it's going to look completely different. Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
We would be lying to you if we said we don't watch that video over and over.
Yeah, we watched it a few times and it always makes me cry.
It does make us cry a little bit.
I don't know if it was the difficulty that makes me cry or the surprising your dad.
For those of you who are new to the channel and you don't know, about a year ago we pulled out my dad's old car that he's had for 40 years and we took on a ridiculous project of getting it back to its former glory. And we did it and it was amazing.
With a few dimples.
It's got a few dimples in the bonnet and here and there, but we're not going to talk about
But
that.
she's still good and it gave us a really cute name for her as well.
Yeah,
Dimples.
and we surprised my dad with it and he drove it every single day for a whole year while we were doing our lap of Australia to work and back. He absolutely loves it, but as soon as we got back from our lap, we stole it straight back off him again.
We only really got to do a little overnighter trip in it last time, so it's all we've been thinking about for the past few months. When we knew we were going to head home, we were thinking we can't wait to take it on a proper adventure.
Yeah, so what are we doing today? We're doing, what are we going to call it, Megan?
Dimples number 2.
Dimples 2.0. So we've got, if you've watched the build series, you'll know what this is. We've got a piece of cardboard here because we need to write what we are going to be doing to this car because we're going to take it on a 2-3 week trip.
Let's say 2 for now, and depending on how she goes, because she is up there in age, let's be honest.
The old car's been having a few overheating problems that Dad and I have been trying to sizzle out, but here it is, guys. We got it. It's all ours. Hopefully we can get the trip done, eh?
Yeah, and this time we've got a little helper in the workshop.
We've got Ollie with us. Ollie, can we show everyone how much of a good boy you are? Can you sit? Sit. Good boy, Shake. All right. Good job. You've done what you need to do. All right, so we're going to write this down. Tuck it in, Megan.
All right.
And let's start build 2.0.
Okay, what's first?
All right, we got our King's rear drawers.
What else?
Fridge. We got our King swag. Compressor. Barbecue.
I wrote cooktop because every time we call it a barbecue, a few guys leave comments. So, what's next?
electrical setup, and a toolbox.
Anything else?
That's pretty much the main stuff. We got to get the drawers in first because then we can configure everything around it. We've got all little things as well, like gas bottle, etc. But I think we'll get the drawers in and we'll go from there. Right, so we've gone with the King's rear drawers, 900mm set. They do 3 different types, but I just went with the smallest. They're already made.
Oh, so we don't have to build
No, you don't
anything.
have to make it.
Oh, that's good, because
Yeah,
I put together way too much IKEA furniture the last few days.
So you've got your own clothes drawer or whatever you want to use it for, but I think we'll just lift it straight in and see where it's going to look best.
Okay.
Feeling strong?
Always. All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3. Oh.
Making the old man sounds again. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Right. Please open, please open. Oh my god, they fit perfectly.
So we got a little bonus banana with our drawers.
Far out,
Dent
Kings.
going on there, but that's fine. So we're thinking the drawers will either be here or pushed right up against there, depending on if we put the fridge up here or there, which will depend on probably getting a step for me to look into the fridge, which I think we'd probably need if it was there anyway. So we'll see how we go, because we're thinking keeping this area clear for Ollie. So if we can push it out further, then that'd be better for him because he's a big boy.
At the same time, we don't want to push too much weight towards the back of the car.
True.
Because then it starts to sway, but
we'll see how we go.
I think it's pretty good there. So
We'll get onto the fridge next so that we can sort of see how tall it is and where that can go.
So went with a 35 litre King's fridge. First impressions, it is a bit flimsy, I'm not going to lie.
Well, you can't really compare it to like our Ingle or anything like that.
How much was this? It was 270
Yeah,
bucks.
it was a bargain.
Yeah, let's just see how it goes over the 3 weeks. Alright, let's see how... Yeah, that's way too high. Yeah, definitely. So we have that there, and then we go to open it. Like that. There's your... So we'd have to have it something like that. No, that's way too high.
Not even if we get a step?
No. That's not happening. That's silly. So we'll chuck that back in. See, it's just going to have to go here, Megan. That's better. Much better. Alright, so drawers, fridge, what else we got? We got the swag. So the swag's going to sit over there. So we'll get it all in so we can get a pretty good idea. That fits perfectly. So swag's going to live there, and we got our electrical setup now, so we'll show you that. All right, so we're going to be doing something completely different with the electrical setup. We're going to be using the EcoFlow Delta. Now, they were kind enough to send us out one. They've been in contact with us for a while, and to be honest, in the Troopy, we already had an electrical setup, so we said no. But in the FJ setup, this I think is going to work perfectly. So it weighs 14 kilos. It's got an inbuilt 105 amp lithium battery, and it is incredibly light. At the front here, we've got 4 USBs, 2 USB-Cs, and if we switch it on, it's got a very fancy little screen letting us know how much battery's left and how much we're taking out of it when we're using something like Megan's laptop charger, which tends to use a lot of power. So if you come around to the back here, you've got 4 240 volt sockets as well. It's got an inbuilt 1800 watt inverter and a 12 volt socket there. So we can chuck our 12 volt, whatever we want to chuck in there, we can chuck in. So that's going to sit in the back there, and also we're going to be pairing with it 2 160 watt solar panels. Now they've done a pretty good job with presenting this stuff, haven't they, Megan? It comes in nice packaging, and this is the solar panel here. So we're going to be running 2 of these. That'll keep it charged when we're out and about. And I won't open it up all the way. They're pretty light as well, so happy with that. We've got 2 of them, which will equal 400 watts of solar pumping into here. And it also comes with, now I was a bit worried when they sent it out, because I was like, how am I going to charge it just from solar panels? But then it comes with all this. So it comes with obviously a 240 volt and it is very fast charged. I think it's one of the fastest charging units in the world, and it comes with this here. So this is what we're going to run off the car to charge it via the alternator when we're driving. So that was a lifesaver. And obviously we've got our solar panel wires there as well. I haven't even put it in yet, so let's see what it looks like. All right, so we've put it on a little slidey thing here on the drawer. It fits perfectly, doesn't it? Mm-hmm. So what we're thinking is it's going to sit here, we'll strap it down, it's going to run the fridge 24/7 and possibly a coffee machine.
No, we're supposed to be keeping this simple.
We're meant to keep it simple, but we're getting excited now. So we've plugged in the coffee machine, it's warmed up, so it's ready to go. And now all we got to do is press the button. And what's cool about this is it tells you how many watts it's drawing when whatever you're using is drawing watts. There you go, 1100 watts, that's max. That's what the coffee machine does. So it's working. How good's that? Mm-hmm. Look at that, hot water with no pot in there. But anyway, that's that set up. I'm stoked with that. Now we're gonna go to Super Cheap and Bunnings, and we're doing it in style.
Been to Bunnings. The original plan was to go to Super Cheap Auto as well to pick up an awning, but we kind of forgot what car we were in, so that was never going to work. But I think we'll just get everything sort of bolted down, and then that means we can go pick up the awning in this car instead.
So what we're doing next is we're going to try and bolt these eye plates down for the fridge. So we've got to get 4 of them bolted down somehow. Don't know how we're going to do that yet, but we're gonna. We've got ourselves a drill to drill some holes. EcoFlow's charging that now. We've got our 2 straps to hold the EcoFlow down, and we've got a drill kit and compressor. I'm going to try and mount under the tray. Don't know how I'm going to do that yet, but I'm going to try it. And I reckon with the barbecue, Megan, I reckon that's just going to be a floater. Maybe behind the chair or something.
We still have another little kitchen thing to come, so maybe it can go inside.
Yeah. That. So that's a floater for now. Megan picked up these from Bunnings. Bunnings doing a good job. They got a fancy chairs. How do they work? Right, we'll revisit this idea once we work it out. Oh, here we go. How good's that? They look comfy, as Megan.
Oh, pretty.
Have a seat. How good's that? Are they comfy?
Yeah, that's nice.
Classic. We're going to keep it simple with water, so we just got a 25 litre, 20? What is it? 20 litre jerry can and a fold out table for when we're cooking up or whatever. You always need a table. You will always need a table. So, you laughing?
That flashback. You can never have too many tables.
You can never have enough tables. You never have too many tables. So we're going to bolt this down now and get the fridge and EcoFlow bolted down as well. It's all looking pretty good, guys. We got the drawers bolted in, EcoFlow strapped, and the fridge is strapped in. I'm pretty happy with how this part has worked out. We'll get Ollie a mattress there so he can sleep there. But we got to wrap it up today because we're losing sunlight and somebody needs a walk. Want to go for a walk? We've got a heap to do still, so we'll see you next episode and we'll get it all knocked off. Thanks again for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.
Not my food.
Grab that side, pull it out.
It's not a 2-man job.
Oh, you can't break it.
It can't get much worse.
I'm trying to include Megan as much as I can. Alright, so I've undone all these screws. I want to try and fix that.
Yeah.
So that's your job.
What do you mean?
Go and flatten it somehow.
Can I just tip all these screws off into
here? Yeah. Just dropped them everywhere. Oh no. Maybe you should just go sit down.